and is the most experienced member of the team. He believes he's exorcised over 300 properties.
There's a lot of energy in this particular room here. A rush of energy, so I feel it's an area that would be very active.
It was like something coming towards me at one lick of a pace, and it just went whoo, whoo, like that, and it literally pushed me back.
It's almost like a swirl of energy, maybe a porthole or a vortex.
Johnny is also amazed at how active the house feels.
There is so much happening in this house. I am being bombarded with different images.
Johnny's been a sensitive all her life, having inherited her psychic skills from her ancestors. In the past, she's investigated over 100 homes for paranormal activity.
I got a man at the top of the steps, but I'll get to you in a minute.
And he was looking out onto the landing, and you could see the profile of his face.
What on earth is that?
The doll on the landing is stood holding onto the railings like this. And I do think that Tilly plays with it.
Somebody likes you, don't they?
What? Oh, okay. There's something associated with tears in this wedding dress. I don't know.
A stench of alcohol and smoke.
I see a man, heavy-footed, tripping up these stairs, drunk.
As I'm drawn in this room, as I go in here, there's a man in here saying, "Get out my house."
Coming up, the team spend the night alone in Sue's house. Johnny gets a scare.
The hell was that? Whoa.
And Stephen can't quite believe his ears. Bookmaker's assistant, Sue Dennis, believes her turn-of-the-century house in Blackpool is a vortex to the underworld. Recently, Sue and her daughter Louise held a tabletop séance.
Are there any unpleasant spirits here?
And since then, things have taken a turn for the worse. She believes she's unleashed a dark spirit.
There's a man in here saying, "Get out my house."
And as a result, the Living with the Dead team have been called in. Sue and her family have left for the night, and the team have moved in to hold an overnight vigil. Ian, Johnny and Stephen begin downstairs in the dining room, the room that Sue believes is at the centre of the paranormal activity.
Well, we're sat in the room now where I feel the vortex is. Johnny's sat in the corner of the room.
There's something that's been called forth in this property that has...
And it's backfired.
Yes, it has backfired.
So
it has not been vanquished.
So they've not kind of closed a portal?
No, they haven't.
Johnny.
It is getting very, very cold.
Okay, we're sat in the dark and the temperature's dropping quite dramatically in here now. And I just actually felt something walk past me then.
Whoa, what was that? What the
What was that though?
Yeah, come on.
It sounded... It's upstairs.
It's upstairs.
It's either
I
on the
bet it's that
landing or...
dog. I bet it's that dog.
Facing the other way.
Halfway up the stairs, another noise grabs their attention.
The hell was that? Whoa.
It sounded like brass, some metal falling down the stairs. But the dollies definitely fell over.
So we've just had the...
How can it fall back that far?
We've just had the doll fall down and a noise on the landing area. Guy, there's a mask down here on the floor.
There's a what?
A mask on the floor. The pin's on the floor here. There. And the mask is here.
The shoe was off the doll's foot.
Oh, shit. The socks are off the doll's foot, man.
It's just really kicking now. We've got the doll been moved. The doll's been moved, and also now the socks off the doll. And downstairs in the bottom of the stairs, there's a mask on the floor.
It's so cold up here.
My camera is going crazy.
What paranormal energy could be behind this?
I feel we're actually dealing with a child here because the doll's gone and the mask has gone, something a child would like.
I don't know, man. I think that's an adult. I think that's the drunk man. I think that's
Do you
him.
think he's actually come in drunk and actually knocked things over?
Yes, I do.
That's feasible.
Really good activity going on. We keep missing it. Every time we keep missing it. It's probably typical of the spirit world to do these things while your back's turned or the cameras are off. It's a classic. But this time I'm going up now. We're setting cameras, probably 2-3 cameras all over the staircase, motion detectors, EVPs, and just throw everything at this top landing. What we're doing now is gonna, like I said, we're gonna set the camera up on the landing and record.
Back in the dining room, which they believe is a portal to the spirit world, Ian tries to tempt the entity forward.
Could you draw in closer? And make a noise in this room. Or if the little girl's with us, could you try and play with a doll, sweetie, for us? Just move that dolly on the landing or the stairs.
What's that light? What the heck is that?
All right.
Ooh, Ian.
Is that you, my little friend?
Is it the outside light then?
No, there's no outside light.
Ian's calling out, and the light is going on behind me, and I'm sitting there, and I'm seeing the light, the reflection, and all of a sudden, what is going on behind me?
I can't explain that light.
This house is haunted.
Do you know what, Johnny? I think it is.
The team's belief in the house being haunted is reinforced when later that evening they hear a strange noise.
If you heard what I just heard. Do you hear that?
What does it say? It's you. Guys?
Yeah.
Did either of you just say it's you then?
No.
Just swear that none of you have said it's you.
No.
We both just looked at each other and basically he says, you better have just heard what I've heard, and was just talking generally about this strobe and stuff, and someone said, it's you.
And I heard it. And it wasn't your voice. We heard you talking. You had a conversation. I've lost it.
I'll tell you something. That honestly, that I'm clairaudient. I hear spirit
I'm
like you and I communicate.
Yeah.
And that was a solid voice saying, it's you. Like that, in a female's voice.
And it wasn't his name.
And I didn't say anything, right, because I thought, I'm not going to spook him, and I left it. And he just turned around, Steve just turned around to me and said, you better have just heard what I've just heard. And I said,
it's got to be on that tape.
Ian checks Stephen's camera to see if the voice has been recorded on the tape.
All you do is just video.
No, that's there. That is there. Come and listen here. Come.
You can hear it.
No, come here.
The team listen to the recorded voice. Could this be evidence of a spirit?
No, it's there. Shit.
You mate.
Johnny.